thank Sinn Féin for the motion. Although I have concerns about the motion, I appreciate that the tenor of it is to reduce the costs for parents, and I fully support that. However, what's missing is a commitment to the provision of public childcare and the operation of childcare. And Minister, I know that you have done your best to reduce the costs and you've brought in schemes, but you have ignored what the Citizens' Assembly have asked for over 4 years ago, and they told us that 98% of the childcare staff are female. The hourly wage of the childcare staff is 43.5% below average. Almost 80% of childcare workers do not have sick pay, and so on. And it recommended 4 years ago over the next decade to move to a publicly funded, accessible and regulated model. No progress has been made. We have the National Women's Council calling for that before the last election for the budget, to say please bring in a publicly funded childcare, publicly operated for the benefit of all. We're being told in July 23 in a survey conducted by Excel Recruitment that almost 60% of couples with children said that one partner had given up work due to the cost of childcare, and the majority of cases was a woman. So I have just 1 minute left, and let me say, at every election since 2011, housing, health and childcare, parents pulling literally their hair out at a door saying we're paying the equivalent of a second mortgage. Every single election, that's the theme. So at some stage, sense has to prevail, and we have a job to do as opposition to point out what we think is the best solution, notwithstanding the good attempts that you've made. It's all a patchwork quilt, and again from Sinn Féin tonight, it's patchwork without an overall vision and a time set to implement that vision for a public childcare. It should not be based on profit. Nothing in education should be based on profit. And if we've learned anything from the COVID and from a declaration of the climate emergency, transformative change, for the time I've left in here, I'm going to keep using those two words. Transformative change has to mean something, and we start with public childcare, publicly operated, publicly funded.